Yeah, it's like a mentioned today. We're gonna be playing some GTA, and basically we're gonna just make a bunch of bills. Well, not, I wouldn't say bills, but we're gonna make money. It's okay. Money, the thing that rules this entire world. Money, money, money.
Is that helping you? A little bit? You want to take, she gives you one of these.
But, yeah.
This has a major decongestant in it. You want to try to take...
What?
I'm going to give you one of these.
Okay.
You have something to drink?
No. Sorry, but there's my mom. Could you help sick because she's taking care of me because she's a good mom, but she had run on anyway.
Yeah, when you keep opening those front doors, we're not closing it back.
Alrighty, here, just gotta do some bunker missions. Sell those bunker things. Just keep a private session by myself, which really come in handy sometimes, especially when you can show you shit.
Yeah. Drink.
Well,
Drink it. Keep sipping on it. Put it there. Put it there. Just sip on it. Sip on it.
I did.
Keep sipping on it. Put it down there.
Alright, I'm back. I had to take something for my sickness just now for a loving mom, but I have. But anyway, basically today I'm going to be talking about you how you can make money on GTA, and making money while we're talking about how you can make money and how it's good. Alright, good. Honestly, I really care what you think. So yeah, let's go. Basically, the first way to make money is for new players. Basically, you can do some races. Most likely, races will get you to 5,000 to 10,000. And because I'm posting this 2018, you can do some hunting pack remixes, which will give you 60,000. Do 2 of those races, and you can have 100,000 really quick. Just make sure you win the rounds. Anyway. Or trading places. As you may know, is a new hunting pack remix. Other way how to make money is basically save up your money. Don't spend your money on cars that you're not even gonna use. If you like got much money from the hunting pack remix or trading places, you need to buy an armored, weaponized fast car. You only get supercars and stuff that looks exotic. Rocket bikes, you can get that, but other things that that seems like something you would get when you had a lot of money that are very expensive. Those are the things you want to save for when you have a lot of money, and you can use all that money that you get from all the tips that you learned in this video. And use all that money, that extra money. Don't use the money that you have just now gotten, because that would be a waste of money. Hey, you guys see, this is for beginners. I have 5,000 in my bank just for the beginning, so I can show you off. I'm actually doing my bunker mission right now. This would have to come back, like when you got all your money, but because the bunkers are pretty expensive. Alright, let's say you keep doing those hunting greenbacks and you end up getting at least to 700,000, 600,000. But if my voice starts to crack, it's because I'm sick, okay? But anyway, like I was saying, basically, you could basically buy yourself a bunker which gives you lots of money. As you can see, I'm doing a bunker mission right now. I have just brought my newly refreshed bunker. I'm doing a couple of missions right now because bunkers give you a lot of missions. If you do all your bunkers and sell all your supplies, you'll at least get to more than 2 mil from them, depending on your supplies, I guess. I'm not sure. But bunkers is the one of the best ways that you could and should make money, because it's a fast, easy way. Just deliver stuff and stuff. But yeah, to get this whole layer thing down, if you like, for some reason you grind and it, and then you have 5 mil. You know what you can buy with that 5 mil, or however much millions you have? Make sure you have a lot of bills, because you just don't want to buy a lot of things at a time. Basically, the only good things that bring in the money and good profits is basically, like I had a burp, but basically the only thing that gives good money and good profits and money and your income would be CEO office, the bunker, and a facility. And I'll get to the reasons why they're one of the best money. They're the best money machines to make money with. Let me just answer the bunker question, because I'm doing some bunker missions right now and I feel like doing it. Basically, the reason why the bunker can give you so much is I'm proud. Most likely I'll leave a link in the description for you to go check out. Basically, someone getting all their money from all those profits that they got. But if you're really good, wait, the facility one is kind of not for when you're saving up, but more towards when you basically, you gotta do your bunker missions, and you sell all your bunker supplies. You know how much money you can get. I saw my friend this. They need to use their bunker, but they never do use their bunker, because he's a retard. And he freaking has a nice bunker that he never uses. He may use, literally, his bunker's worth $5,000. That's how much he uses it. I always tell him to use his bunker, because it'll come in handy one day. The reason why I'll tell him that is because I tell him, you have this bunker for so long. I tell him he had this bunker for so long and he never used it. That's why by then he could have been a trillionaire by now using a bunker, because he could have just stacking up on his supplies and freaking selling and making tons of money. That's what he needs to buy CEO office. He gets tons of millions but doesn't buy CEO office. And here's the reason why you need to buy a CEO office, okay? This is why. The CEO office brings in maximum money. It's like the bunker, but except kinda, I don't know how to put this. They're both kind of the same, but one is like, I guess one is more mature, I guess you could say. The CEO office is less mature. The CEO office is like when you're kinda you just learned about the stock market and how you can stock up on things and freaking save it and get a lot of money. That's what basically the CEO office is for. Basically, you wanna buy your first warehouse. Doesn't matter the location of the warehouse, but you want to buy a cheap warehouse so that you'll still have money left over to buy some supplies for the warehouse. Last time I sold my freaking CEO things, I got 100,000 from that. Alright, so you can get a lot of money for that. I didn't have my thing exactly full, so it would have came up to like $300,000. But guess what? It didn't, because I didn't fill up my bunker supplies. Or, I meant to say, my CEO supplies. Your CEO supplies can get you richer than a Snicker. The Snicker company is pretty rich, if you ask me. Anyway, And you can basically make so much money. Sorry, I thought I was breaking up, but you can make so much money from just doing a couple of CEO warehouse missions. And hopefully you get yourself into a glitch public session so that you can sell your nightclub missions. The nightclub is also a good profitable property that you can own. It's a nice, it's that like when you talk about inventory money making, you would say the nightclub, because you're mostly worrying about partying in a nightclub and not so much worrying about making money from a nightclub. But if you have a bunker and you have a nightclub, that's good, because there's bunker missions you can do for the nightclub, which is awesome. You can make so much money from bunkers and CO missions. Now let's talk facility. There's a couple glitches you can do from facility, but you don't want to do glitches like you're not a glitch person. The best thing you can do is do the third heist or the second heist. You can do the first heist, but it won't give you as much money. So you want to make sure you do all your heists, and so that you can repeat it, which is very, very cool. Trust me, it is. But anyway, a lot of people like to say bunker missions suck. They take forever, you always get blew up by players. That is pretty true. But if you're in a glitch public session, you won't have to deal about any of those. Luckily, I was enough to get in one of those sessions. But you don't always get to do that. You can keep trying, it doesn't even work. What you would like to do is you would like to save that money that you got through your bunker missions when you're not getting blown up, and maybe buy a facility. Once you buy a facility, do your heist. Save that millions of dollars from and thousands of dollars, $100,000s of dollars from those heists. Guess what? Buy the Akula is a stealth chopper where you go up in the air. The Akula is pretty expensive, but it does come in handy when you're doing these missions, because most likely they want you to pick up some supplies. If it's not a vehicle supplies mission or anything else, you need to buy You need to go ahead and buy yourself a freaking Akula. You take the things, put it in the stealth chopper, and go stealth, where no one can see you on the map. You basically go off radar, but for free. The only thing you have to pay is for buying the Akula. No, people like to complain CEO missions suck, they'll give you a lot of money. You can grind using CEO missions. You can grind using all those missions. Even at the bunker mission, even at the freaking warehouse missions. Look, I would show you, but I'm in the middle of a bunker mission right now. But like, basically, you can make tons of millions from this bunker job. I mean, would you rather be poor, do a couple of races, get a couple of 10,000s, or would you rather be rich, making the big bills, doing the big things, doing big dog stuff? If you chose the big stuff, you're a smart person. If you chose the other way, I mean, that's your decision, but that's not very smart of you to do. GT is a hard world. Everything is very expensive. That's why I'm giving you these tips. Like I said, 3 main properties you need to own. Actually 4, because it's a nightclub. You need to own a facility, you need to own a bunker, you need to own a CEO office, and you need to own a warehouse for the CEO office, basically a warehouse. And you need, I'm not kidding, you need to own a nightclub. The nightclub is not very important, but you need to own a nightclub, because that, if you have a bunker, put those 2 things together, and you can basically make so much millions for those. Not even kidding. And if you think I'm kidding, I'll show you how I'm not kidding. Imagine you're sitting on a Ferris wheel. Your Ferris wheel goes slow and you wish it would go fast, right? Imagine the more money you make on GTA, the more faster it goes. You make so much money, it goes to the exact speed you want it to. You make so much, you don't have to make a lot of money, you make less money. Alright? This is why I'm teaching you how to do this. Because basically, you could get so much money for this. like a couple people say it's not always fair they get to do that. I said it's not fair how you do that either. As you can see, if you only have a little bit of dollars, you get in Los Santos. You get this is why you always want to sell your stuff to Los Santos. Blade Cloudy gives you a lot less money. Okay. Basically, all you have to do is this. I go on a research. It's easy. Take a vehicle. The first thing you want to do. El Barrel Heights is a far place. Good thing I bought this facility specifically by the military base. If you buy that one too, it's a little expensive. It's $930, but it's worth it. It's still a bunker, and guess what? It's by the military base. And when you're doing these bunker missions, you can basically go inside it without getting cops. How cool is that? Some people will be like, oh, you sound like a little kid who's just discovering everything in GTA. I'm discovering these for y'all. I don't need these. I don't need to give you these tips. It's my tips. I don't need to give you these. But I decided to give you these because I know some of you guys always find those scam videos where they tell you to do something or you tell them to do glitches. Glitches is not the way. The only glitch that'll work is the third heist and the first heist for the Doomsday heist. Those are the glitches that work. Those are the glitches that can make you millions in 1 second. Alright? Those are the only glitches. People say, oh, there's tons of glitches to make you. Yeah. I'm not trying to get banned for Rockstar. If Rockstar knew about the second heist glitch, obviously the third heist glitch. But guess what? They haven't said anything because they know players would stop playing Rockstar if they knew about this. Because this is basically the only glitch that can make you millions in 1 second. Other than all those scam glitches, this is the only one. I would not. People say, buy a shark card. They would say, buy a shark card. Buy a shark card with all your money with real dollars. You're basically paying $100 for nothing. He said basically buy a shark card with your real life money, sign in, get the money and spend it all, and then fill in a complaint for Rockstar saying that you never got any money. That is a scam. If I catch someone doing that from this channel, I will personally contact YouTube to have you banned. And I'll personally contact, Rockstar have you banned. We do not tolerate cheaters here. We only tolerate sorry. We'll only tolerate people who use cheats in a good way. Anyway, other than me going freaking ham on you, there's also another way. Not going this way. What's that what you may ask? Of course you may ask that. That's the whole point of this video. But let's say you ask what it is. My friend Ninja. Basically, you can do your own ways. This is my way, okay? But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching it. I hope you have a good day today, and I'll see you later. See you, babe.